Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nylawati Saleh Booy with ID number is A1M220058. In this video, I will explain about three methods. The first is Suggestopedia, Silent Way, and Total Physical Response. The first is Suggestopedia. Suggestopedia is a treatment method based on modern understanding of how the human works and how we learn most effectively. A concept that presents a view that humans can be directed to do something by giving them suggestions. It can be interpreted that Suggestopedia is giving suggestions and providing more motivation so that students can easily understand the lesson. And as a teacher, we, we will have the impression that we are not easily forgotten. And how to teach using the Suggestopedia. The first is in playing this learning model. The classroom are arranged in such a way that they are different from ordinary classes. Students sit on sheets formed in a semicircle. Some posters related to the material are hung on walls or blackboard. The teacher greets using mother tongue. Then make sure that they don't need to put effort into students to learn, but learning will take place naturally. The teacher plays classical music then to rate students to relax by taking deep breaths. Next, the teacher invites students to imagine about the material being studied. When they open their eyes, they play a role. After that, the teacher reads while listening to music. And last, in this method, the teacher does not give homework. Next method is silent way. Silent way method is a learning method in which students are active in learning process. The teacher is mostly silent, but the teacher actively uses movement, pictures, and designs to prove and form a reaction. The teacher creates an environmental atmosphere that encourages students to experiment and provide facility in learning process. Learners are given a wide opportunity to think without the strict teacher control. And in my opinion, teacher control, that is to think and reduce students' activity in thinking process and cause dislike. The dislike can be through expression, anger, and even rebellion. Okay, now I will give examples of how to apply the silent way method in process of learning English. Okay. The example is example when the teacher takes a red pencil and show it to the students, and then the teacher say I sorry, and the teacher say a red pencil. Then the teacher tries one more time with another color, then say a black color, sorry, a black pencil. Then the teacher takes another pencil with a different color. Then the teacher gives a signal to the students to guess what the color the pencil. Okay, I think that's all for the silent way. Okay, and the last method is a total physical response. Total physical response is a language learning method that is in structure on coordination of commands, speech, and movement, and seek to teach language through physical activity. This method is very easy and like in terms of language use and also contain elements of gait movements so that it can be relieve stress on students because of the problems they face in their lessons, especially when learning foreign language, and can also create a positive mood in students, which can facilitate learning so as to increase students' motivations and achievement in the lesson. The meaning of the target language is learning during the actions. The teacher or instructor has an active and direct role in implementing this method. In the process of teaching and learning using TPR method, there are many activities that can be carried out by teachers and students, including exercise using commands, is the main activity carried out by teacher in classroom from the TPR method. Exercise is useful for obtaining physical movement and activity from students. Next is dialogue or conversation. Role play. Role play can be focused on daily activities such as in school, restaurants, market, and other. Next is presentation with LCD. Then a reading and writing activity to add vocabulary and also train on arrangement of sentence beside of tenses and so on. So guys, I think that's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.